And here we are. I'm really hoping that worked just now because I've just tried out a new little title card fit. Just something a little slapped together at work a couple of days ago. In fact, it was. I just forgot to transfer over because I'm good like that. But anyway, hello. And good evening, and welcome once more to the wondrous world of Burgle Sharkey. There he is. He's looking very happy right now. He's even dancing a little jig because, you know, he's happy to be here. He's happy to be doing shit. As we all are on these growing warmer days. And as always, I have with me my gorgeous companion, Paige.
Hello.
And our equally gorgeous but much more annoying small brown companion, Peanut, who is currently begging for some pizza that she cannot have. I'm sorry, no pizza for you. Look at me with those adorable eyes all you want, and you're not getting any pizza. You couldn't have any of mine, you can't have any of your mum's. Sorry. Anyway, that's the current state of affairs in our household. Dinner time, or post-dinner time, means begging time, because somehow she has developed this habit.
Yeah, she quivers as well.
Yes, she vibrates.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to sink through the very world itself.
It's like a wind-up toy or something.
One of those ones that hops around on the desk when you put it down. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. With your ears so large. Don't fold them back, they're cute. Yes, just like that.
She posts a picture of her when she has like the foldy ears where she's super relaxed.
Oh.
They're so cute.
Yeah, she does this thing sometimes where her ears don't like fold over, kind of like a pug's. But I don't think I've got one. You've probably got one. We can always post it to the tweeters.
Yeah.
Anyway, I could talk all day about the wonders of our pup, but that's not why we're here, is it? We're here to enjoy some Final Fantasy XIV. And let's see if you remember where we are. The Rock of Rancor. I think I vaguely know where we are. Aideen has further knowledge of the mysterious deaths. Hello. There's been something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh? Hehehe. Sigh. Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumour been going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock somewhere southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan weird. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them a gander. That sounds lovely. What do you have to say? Ivoro has information to share regarding your investigation. There is something you should know. I have been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. Wonderful. I do have a mind to investigate, for I am a very investigative mind. Oh, look, it's raining. How lovely. Not here. Not in real life, don't worry. It's still bright and sunny here.
I was confused then. Like what? Here.
It's raining in the Elder Springs. I'd also like to quickly... I just had a brief flash, a memory of last week's stream where I mentioned something to do with a quest I... that face. No, PP. The people don't need to listen to your beautiful singing voice.
I will kick you out if you continue.
Oh, she listened. Yeah, I made mention of a quest that I got stuck on for ages, and quite clearly that did not occur last week. Because if I got stuck doing what I was doing last week, which I believe was very little, then that's embarrassing. But as it happens, I was just incorrect. It was not the quest that I thought it was. There's another set of quests that take place on the High Bridge that stymied me before. So that was what I was referring to, if anyone noticed and or cared. But yeah. So I was not simply stuck talking to a couple of people and doing nothing of any interest. I've got to save my face somehow. In a way that people don't really care. But yeah. Also, you might have also noticed I have changed the settings slightly, just to excuse me, I don't know where my mouth is today. Made some slight changes to the menu size just so I can see shit. Mesh. I was struggling to see the tiny inventory screen, but now I can. It's all good. What have we got here? I think this is the place I need to bomb. Fire stick. Humming crystal. I'd also like to point out that I did not do any additional streams like I suggested I might. Apparently that was an outright lie, driven by the fact that I got super sucked into playing Hades over the weekend. Because I fucking love that game, and I finally got it on the PC, and that's pretty much all I did all weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good though.
Oh, hell yeah.
Even I don't like that type of game, and I'm just like, I need to play Hades now.
Yes. We are a Hades household. We stand Usa. We love Cerberus.
And Hot Goth, Mummy.
Goth Mummy Nyx. It's just such a good game.
I love Megara as well, but Nyx is like amazing. I'm just like, why didn't they just follow the actual Greek history stuff? Because then you could get to fuck Nyx, but like now no incest in our games, sorry. Well, fuck off, why'd you make her so hot then? That's not fair.
Yeah, but in like the Greek traditions, like defense, the majority of the incestuous relationships aren't normally within loving couples, are they? Like, Nyx genuinely loves and cares for Zagreus.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't necessarily.
She should show her appreciation for him by just getting him his dick or something.
No, she shows her appreciation of him by giving him the Mirror of Night and circumventing Hades' rules occasionally.
She's just way too good for Hades.
Of course, everyone's way too good for Hades.
I do love Dusa though, like, I think it's the only relationship in the game where it's like an asexual relationship, but like, I love her. Like, normally that wouldn't be my choice because I like to see the couch and bone and stuff, but I really love Dusa.
Very important.
She's just really sweet and kind and adorable, which I'm just doing.
And she got the green. I like green.
Plus, I also think she's the best actor.
Which is saying something, because there's some good acting in that game.
Yeah, but I think she's the best. I also love, not Persephone, the other one.
Eurydice?
Aphrodite. I love Aphrodite as well. Like, I know it's cliche because she's goddess of love, but she's also the coolest.
Yeah, she is pretty cool. Maybe we should stream some of that sometime, because I can play Hades for days. Which is saying something considering that I still haven't even escaped. Not once. Like, I'm not that good at the game, but I love playing it. And of course, Hades 2 is on its way, which is super exciting, and I don't care what anyone says. I've heard mixed things so far, but we're going to try and get ourselves a hold of the early access. Just because we really want to play it. So yes, Hades is great. If you want some really cool art, really great style, really cool characters, fun gameplay, even if you're not into roguelikes or roguelites, as Paige isn't, you can still find enjoyment because it has that like god mode or whatever it is that allows you to just keep playing without. So like if you play it through, you get like stronger each time you die rather than having to do it manually. You know, like leveling up the way you normally would. Anyway, that's besides
They're my treats.
That's besides the point. Oh, Paige has gotten into the Paige snacks.
Penis to say, but mine.
But not for PvPs. Not for PvPs. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yards of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name. What's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? What indeed? What indeed? Huh. Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. It is a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and the grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I'd almost hate to say it. That explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with our masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire stick. Oh well. Did the fridge just fart? It sounded like it farted, right?
Must be you.
No, it was definitely the fridge.
Blaming it on the fridge now.
It's a shit. Well, I didn't go. You know me, I can't go. I have manly farts.
Play your fucking game.
I'm playing my game. A monstrous bane might appeared, and you slew it. The creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Fulgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? Both of you. There is not a level of cuteness you can achieve that will make us give you chocolate.
Sorry.
You can be the cutest thing in the universe and we will not give you chocolate.
Because we love you that much. We don't
Yes.
want to kill you. You think this would be me, but it's just like, but it'd kill you.
Yes, it's not meanness, trust me. It is deep, awe-inspiring love that stops us from giving you these things.
You with those wide far-apart eyes. Seriously, like, her eyes are so far apart.
Like two deep black holes.
Yeah.
Power of deduction. Medrod is troubled by the dearth of new developments in the murder investigation. Struggling over the word in the. Words in the. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Nice goatee. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I've been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there could be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a banelite. But you and I were miles apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with a banelite at the very spot you claim to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Damn them some high stakes. I mean, pies. Ooh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we were making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be... Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. It's so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Maybe one of us is a victim. Oh, I'm a victim. I do believe we're out of our depth. We'll have to leave the rest to the expert.
Most people on TikTok are victims.
Oh, do we broach that? Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten it was a rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Pay not! Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. Serpents should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Gaga. PP. PP, return to me. Almost. She returned to the room, but not to me. Yes, hello, PP. Oh, she's returning to me now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Wow, you actually timed that perfectly.
Oh, I know her. Well, I know you don't have PP. Yes.
I have no idea how you timed that so well.
Because I know this dog.
Was it because you can see it getting very
I
hard?
know this dog. Oh, I love you, puppy. I love you, puppy. Yes.
Look at Daddy's got over there.
For those at home who did not see it, she was sat at the end of my reclining chair from which I stream, and I precisely counted down when she would jump on my face. Because she likes to do that. Of course, now there are smudges all over my glasses, so I can't see shit. Good job, I love you.
She used to demand he move the keyboard out of the way, but now she's figured out how to do like a hop on
Yeah.
the keyboard.
She Superman flies over it. She looks like Boomer in Independence Day. That shit, yeah, you know Boomer.
I haven't watched that movie in years. But
Boomer! Boomer! Boomer will live. Yeah.
It's even more impressive when you know she doesn't need to run up; she just like flies.
I mean, she is all muscle and spring.
Yeah.
Because that's what miniature pinchers are. Muscle and spring. Yes, why you nibbling me? Come on, can Daddy get back to streaming now? He's very distracted. He loves you very much. Oh. She slapped me across the face as if to say, no! No, Father, you may not. You must stay. You must stay holding me. Nope. Get your bum hole out of my face. We have seen far too much of your brown eye. We do not see eye to brown eye, although we do both have brown eyes. All three of us have brown eyes, actually. Peanut has 3 of them. I suppose technically we all have 3 of them, but still. And she's gone. Now I can clean my glasses. What?
It's supposed to be all technically have 3 of them.
We do! You have 3, I have 3. And Peanut definitely has 3. We know this for a fact.
Yeah, she doesn't have any hair around that area, so and her tail probably stays up usually.
She does have some hair, though. She has those cute butt swirls.
Yeah, but so like around like the genitalia and butthole area, she doesn't really have any hair covering it, and like her blue is like very fluffy. But she's very short haired, so you can just see everything, and she's just like her butthole is almost facing.
Yeah, if you like cute dogs, have a little Google or Bing or whatever the hell you like to use, I don't know. Your search engine of choice and search for miniature pinchers and you'll see how adorable they are. Because I'm not going to take a picture of her bum hole for Twitter. That's just beyond me. I'm willing to go to some degenerate lengths, but that's just pointless. It's just gratuitous. Oh no, she's murdering Ducky. You're already dead, Ducky. Mangled corpse. Oh no. A floating eye. What a surprise. Man, I love how cool they made the designs of these. They're pretty fucked up looking. Search the maiden's corpse. It disappeared. Oh shit. The corpse was a ghost. Now that's a twist. noticed people are not going nuts on the fate token. I'm guessing everyone has already expended the entirety of the events acquisitions, which I have not. In neither this account nor my main account. Which I really should. Oh, she's being cute. Here's a fun game. Google Florida man your date of birth. That does sound like fun. That might be a game I will have to play later. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? No, what?
You're gonna break your leg with this bed.
One day. Hopefully not. Gods be good, not again! No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any. Sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of. This button engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim, a family sigil. Or that of an organization, perhaps? What are you talking about? I can't see. Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Oh yeah, I guess I hadn't mentioned this, but we're in murder mystery at the moment. This game has everything. Ethelmar wants you to hold on to the button. Is that a euphemism? I would have you hold on to the lily button. That's definitely a euphemism. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals... No comment. You have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on with your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mule. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. I'm not a policeman nor a member of your guild, but you're just letting me in charge of this murder investigation. Totally nothing suspect about that. Who do you think did it?
The dog.
The dog? No, not the dog. Which dog?
It's a secret dog.
The secret dog. This is the same dog who runs Silent Hill.
It can pretend it doesn't speak, it doesn't say anything.
Well, you heard it here now, folks.
We're actually no cat. So.
There's a cat. Apparently, there's a secret cat who can speak to only certain humans, who is perpetrating these murders.
And it's like pretending it's just a cat.
Let's see whether this is true, shall we?
Like the cat in Sailor Moon.
Like the cat in... Yes, I'm pretty sure the cat in Sailor Moon is also a mass murderer.
Yeah. I would say that of the magical
Yeah, I know.
anime, but I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. But I know exactly who you mean. As does anyone else who has already seen it. You know to what and to whom we are referring.
Fucking cats.
Love them.
There's many of them trying to kill them.
Sorry?
I didn't really. I didn't kill any cats.
I didn't hear what you said, but I'm definitely going to have to listen back over this audio.
I said, yeah, there's many cats over here. I killed them all.
Except for Tuxie.
Yeah, Tuxie. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl, or we don't know its actual name. There's no colour. But it lives around here. And it's like black with like this white band at the front. So we called it Tuxie.
Got like a white beard and white feet.
Yeah. Oh, he's so cute though. It's so fluffy, and like the tail is like super fluff.
So adorable. And very friendly.
Yeah.
One of the friendliest of the cats.
There's like a ginger cat around here as well
Yeah.
that hates Peanut.
Yeah.
And she hates it. But, like, because we went out walking with it once. But then when I went over to her, I was like, hi. And then I put my hand down, and it's just like, and then it immediately stopped being like on attack mode. I was like, no. And then started like purring against my hand and like headbutting my hand.
But whenever it sees Peanut, it will just enter into hunt mode and start like stalking through the grass and trying to get as close as possible until Peanut turns around, and then it will shoot up the nearest tree. Every time. It's never gotten within like 3 feet of her. And Peanut has never actually barked at it except for that one time when you were being friendly with it.
Yeah.
And other than that, like, Peanut's never done anything to this cat, but this cat hates her and is constantly trying to hunt her.
It's so funny.
It is quite adorable. Mother Meown, good morrow to you, Burgle. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herbal tea. Yeah, sadly. Have this lily button. Why, what is this sexual innuendo you're handing me? Isn't this a lovely little button? Definitely innuendo. The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize this lily sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over by the Etherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Go on, let's, we haven't done any triple trad in a while. Oh, hello. She's coming to say hi. She's now on my chest. And she's gone. Triple triad? Well, I'm not otherwise occupied at the moment, so why not? Don't expect me to offer you much sport, though. I was never any good at the game. You just lost the game. I fully expect you to scream at me, Osel, when you listen to this.
Peanuts.
Peanut.
Peanuts. What you doing?
Fucking around. Wow, none of my cards are good in a vertical sense. Oh, wow.
What?
She kicked my ass.
What? Why? What?
That was rather unexpected. I'm just... My cards are not very good right now.
Like, I'm so panicked as a, like, pet owner that, like, I worry that she can, like, die off, like, remnants of chocolate or something like this when she gets sick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen.
I know, but
She
I'm
ate that
like,
one flake from your breakfast cereal the other day and she was totally fine. She's not gonna get sick from licking the remnants of atoms from your lip.
I know.
Shit, that reminds me, I bought you another treat.
Really?
Yes, it's in the top of my lunchbox.
I know it doesn't happen, I just get, like, over.
Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then, show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Singuled over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. Sorry? Oh, you're welcome.
I just put them in the fridge because I'm frozen.
Yes.
Would you want some?
Not right now. Thank you.
I think I'm gonna burst.
Yeah, don't eat it right now. What am I doing? What's going on? Lancers Guild. Where's the Lancers Guild?
I love those things.
I know.
Brennan's wondering that the fox is Uni's biscuits.
Fox's Viennese fucking biscuits.
They're so good.
They are like one of the best things.
I don't know if they sell them in places outside of the UK.
I don't know.
But yeah, delicious. Oh, so you should get some.
I'm sure he probably loves them too. Fox's biscuits. Everyone remembers that weird panda.
I know they're more expensive than regular ones, but Foxes are delicious.
Ah. I'm not gonna lie, they were on offer.
Yeah, I figured.
But yes, Fox's biscuits. Bernadette believes I can help you. Well, that is rather a bold assumption to make. I'll try to resist, never you fear. But whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to Gendry's ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Eorzea, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he could tell you a thing or two about it. Let's have a look, shall we? I wonder if he might know a thing or two about the button. What do you think? Will he know a thing or two about the button? Huh? Maybe indeed. Maybe he's the cat. Did I really not go and get that? I really think I didn't. Should sort that out. Excuse me, here we are, Eorzea. Yes, I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Hand over the button. The sigil of D'Artancourt's, the D'Artancourt's family. How? How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared this much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Maybe it's a lady cat? Eorzea has a confession to make regarding the mysterious murders. What is it, Pippi? Is it a mysterious murder? I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the D'Artancourts. During that time I had the honour of waiting upon the Lady Armandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kind of fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked... What? I cannot see.
Yeah, I think she was.
None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed they would help her to regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was. But when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hawkeye Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. And with a big sweeping bow, long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that the Lady Amandine had been Amandine. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavoured to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience, until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended. lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you in Hawkeye Manor, on the western edge of the central shroud. Go now, go and do what must be done. Sorry, Deb, it was not a cat, it was a lady.
There you are. I wasn't into the cat idea.
I know, so was I. But basically, I think I mentioned this last time, but it's a, oh, what's her name? Lady... Hungarian countess, who used to, like, murder girls and bathe in their blood. It's that thing.
Countess Bathory.
That's it, Countess Bathory. Or Lady Bathory. It's a Lady Bathory, Countess Bathory thing.
Ooh.
Yes, but you didn't expect Lady Bathory murder mystery in Final Fantasy 14. Excuse me, what a faux pas. Did anyone at home expect that? I'm sure you probably did.
Down.
Down, deeper and down. Get down deeper. Yeah.
Peanut seems to like getting up on the table all the time.
Which is weird.
Well, she's never actually been on the table. She just puts her front paws on it.
She acts like she's going to get on the table. Go this way. Well, are we in the 30s now? Oh no. So my plan here is to go and unlock this duty. And then I'm going to quickly run out to the Golden Saucer and get my fancy axe. That I should be able to get by now. Oh no, I can't, can I? Fuck! I'm thinking about the wrong thing. Damn it, I needed to do that, didn't I? I needed to go and get the special, but I did not. Because I'm a fool. I am but a fool. Although I suppose things are a little slower now, so I can probably do it. I know I'm talking no sense to anyone right now. I shall reiterate, but in a more sensible way. I will activate the duty, and then I will go and see about getting some special tokens that I need to go and get the special axe from the event that I should be at the right level to use effectively. But first, we have some hunting along. Go to the Wolves' Den and finish the No Longer Maelstrom quest. Because I think that's the one that unlocks the ability to have my wonderful Mayo fight alongside me.
I forgot what you meant then, but you meant, yeah, the bird.
Yeah, my burb. My fighting burb. Hawkeye Manor is now accessible.
Fighting bird.
My fighting burb. Dems fighting burbs. Right. Oh, I also... No, I need that. Menu guide. Yokai medallion. Ah, here. That is super handy. I need to be doing fates where I currently am. Do you believe in the power of shadows? That's really fucked. How could you say that? This is what we want to be doing. No. Oh, shit. We don't want to be doing this, that's for sure. I messed this up real bad. Oh, I'm in trouble. Ah, kind of saw that coming. Oops. Oh well, at least I put me back in Linter so I can go and do the other thing. Note to self, do not jump into the middle of 5 or 6 enemies. Not a sensible move. Oh, the wolves' den. Oops. That's not at all what I thought it was. How do I get to the wolves' den? No. Well, this is embarrassing. I do not remember how to get to the wolf's den. Quick, to Google.
What are you doing? What's your water?
Sorry? Oh. Ferry at Morbay Dry Docks. That's what I need to do. that everyone's finished seeing my balls on stream. Well, she excited. Travel to the wolves' den. Yes. Wolves' den PvP stuff. Yes. I haven't done this in quite a long time, but I really should. Tune to this. And then how do I get in? There we go. In there. Busy here today, huh?
I feel really bad for her. She's still drinking water.
Oh, she was thirsty.
Yeah, I just felt bad because I didn't know she had any left, so she must have been going without water for quite a while. I didn't realize there was anything in there.
I don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. You say that Riki sent you? She said she was sending a new wolf to the den. Bah, more like a run to the litter if you ask me. You barely have fangs for the horning, but I guess I'm feeling goddamn generous, so I'll throw you a bone. Start yourself off with crystalline conflict. Them training bouts are made for special for feckless adventuring types who can't tell sound strategy from a horse's arse. I still reckon it won't be sundown before you run home with your tail between your legs, crying for your mum. But you can have a good word with Lieutenant Gungi Zalungi if you insist on giving it a go. You'll find him outside, assuming you can work up the nerve. And stand up straight, maggot. This ain't no place for a week of spine. Dismissed. Oh. This was not the quest I thought it was. I am remembering things all wrong. Oh dear. Oh dear. Crystalline conflict, though.
She was just pawing at the water thing. That's why I wonder what the noise was.
At least she knows. She's thirsty.
I just felt like a shitty prayer.
It's okay. You've filled it now that she's asked. Has she done that earlier today?
What? That's what water? No.
Well, then she's only just asked.
I guess she just had some earlier.
So she must have finished it earlier, and now she's gone back for some. She's been like, oh, hey, by the way, I want some more.
Because she's dragging out.
Oh god, it's humping time. Oh no. Okay, that was not what I thought it was going to be. So that's that anyway. Whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the Black Shroud. That is where the heart is, which I don't need because I'm not gonna be buying a house anytime soon in this game. But that is an option for anyone who was not aware. You can, if you manage to scrape together enough gil, I think it's like 3 million or something, and win the lottery, literally, you can get yourself a house. Which is pretty cool. Don't think I will ever be in a position to do that. No. 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 Okay. I can't get up there. Let's find somewhere else. That works. Clever girls. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna be fighting some raptors. You look confused.
I was just thinking that when we have like our own, like buy our own house and stuff, then we'd have like a large house, I guess medium size. But we end up putting like water sources in everywhere.
Well, yeah, I mean, basically that's what we've done here.
Because no point in us putting like a water source in the living room, it's only just because like the kitchen is.
But basically, regardless of which room is open to her, she always has access to water.
Yeah.
If she's in the bedroom, there's water. If she's in here, there's water.
We have a waterfall in the bedroom, so at night so she doesn't.
Exactly. Oh, we did not get a special one. I should definitely have put aside an hour or two over the weekend to have done this. Oh well. Maybe even this weekend. Hey, I got one. 4 more. I assume it's 4 more. Yes, 4 more. Doubt I'm gonna make it to the next one in time, though. So this is the problem, not having a flying mount makes it take a lot longer than you'd want it to. And then you do shit like this. Ah! Oh. Fuck. Fuck. Ah! Why am I so incapable? I can't play video games. I have never played a video game in my life. My whole life is a lie. Fuck. I might have even had a chance before I did that. But not anymore. No. Yo.
Do you remember the first message you sent to me on OK Cupid when we met that?
No, neither do I, I'm afraid.
It probably was something related to like nerdy stuff I had as a profile.
Yeah.
I wanted to be close with like someone who had like similar nerdy interests.
I know that back when I used to be on dating sites, I would usually tailor my message around their likes and dislikes. Make some comment on whatever is either something that we have in common, or had in common, or something that I didn't know or hadn't experienced and would be like asking about it. Because that was generally how I started conversations.
I do remember how like when we switched to WhatsApp I was like telling you off for being so formal.
Haha, joke's on you, I'm still fucking formal.
I do remember that. I was just like, it feels weird. Could you just like, I don't know,
Chill the fuck out.
Yeah,
Nope.
chilled out.
Nope, can't.
Just because I
Sorry.
could tell that you were just like a bit nervous, I guess. And I was just
Well,
like,
it's because I was looking down the barrel of the rest of my life.
What do you mean?
Because I knew that I'd found the right... well, I can't say I knew that from the start, but you got the feeling that I was in the right direction.
I also had the same feelings where I was just like, we can just chill, you know, don't be so serious.
But you know what I'm like now.
Yeah,
You know that formal is kind of my basic.
But then, like, when you did do that, I was just like, huh, this guy's really awesome. I like this man. Obviously, I did like you already. That's why I asked if you wanted to swap numbers.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Because you actually were interested in, like, my hobbies and stuff, and you actually wanted to have proper discussions, and you never once really talked about my appearance, so I was like, that's nice.
Well, yeah, because your appearance isn't part of the getting to know space.
I don't know, like, I mean, I wouldn't have minded if you said, oh, like, you're really pretty or something. It's just that I appreciated that you didn't say that. You just were, like, talking about, like, my interests and saying I was interested and stuff.
See, the thing is, like, whenever I was in that position, like, I always found that just talking about someone's appearance is A, something that everyone else does, so way to make yourself sound different, and B, it is irrelevant. Like, I wasn't messaging you because I found you attractive, I was messaging you because I was interested in you as a person. Yes, I found you attractive, and that certainly helped, but, like, primarily it was the connection we instantly formed. And obviously, that was the most important aspect. And it worked out perfectly because our interests overlap in so many ways, and we have a wonderful life together as a result.
Yeah, like, the thing is, like, if you see an attractive person on a dating site, chances are extremely high that you're already being complimented to death.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the point?
That too.
Yeah, like, it's same as if it's a man. Obviously, to a lesser degree, men on their due will get complimented less just because men do anyway.
Yes.
But if it's an attractive looking dude, he already probably has been told that he's attractive by women who want, like, casual hookup stuff. Like I said, on average, it's less, to a lesser degree than if a woman is on there. But you know what I mean, right? He already probably has been told that before.
Anyone attractive has been told that they're attractive. That's just the way of it.
Yeah, that's why it's just like, what's the point in telling them that? It's like if you like are trying to flirt with like a woman who looks like a fashion model, and you tell her, hey, you're really pretty and stuff, and she's like, yes, I know, I kind of, you know.
Congratulations, the grass is also green. Were you aware?
Yeah, it's just like, women who look like models and stuff know they're attractive just because attractive people, like, kind of are treated differently by other people. Like, it's not necessarily a conscious thing for other people to do that, it's just how you are, like, how human beings work. They just, like, react different to pretty people, you know?
Yeah. It's
Without
called the beauty bias.
Yeah, it's not necessarily meant to do that, it's just what happens.
Yeah. And if you want to try and, like, you know, stand out and make yourself noticeable, doing the same thing that 1,000 dudes have done before is certainly not going to do that.
I just always found it funny because it's like, do you seriously think this attractive woman doesn't know she's attractive? It's unlikely she probably says, yes, I know I'm attractive. It's just that she does know that, especially if she has friends who are less attractive than she is. It's like, she knows that she is. Because, like, she'll also notice that her friends get treated differently to her, or just outright ignored, which would mean that she's not doesn't like the guys that approach her if they do.
And if all she cares about is being complimented on her looks, then that's probably not someone who's gonna really have much else to offer.
Yeah.
Not to say that shallow people don't have much going on, but if all you care about is how you look, and someone is looking for a relationship with you, you're not gonna get much more beyond that.
Yeah.
Like, bond on the things you share and you both love.
I think that a lot of guys also, like, tend to prefer women who are attractive but not, like, incredibly attractive, mostly just because it's not, like, they might not find it as appealing, or just the fact that, like, women who look like models and stuff tend to be a bit more, like, aware of their appearance, I suppose, so they just don't like that as a trait sort of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I personally am not attracted to men who look like fashion models. It's just not my thing at all. Like, I'm like, yeah, this guy's really attractive, but I'm more attracted to men who just look normal but have, like, pleasing features, like, you know, pretty eyes, or a nice beard or something like that, you know, like, or a nice smile or something. Like, I'm not really attracted to a guy who's just like flat out like anyone can see that he's a super attractive guy with like amazing bone structure or something. It's never been my thing, so stop looking at me like that.
I have a nice smile.
You do.
Yeah.
But you're not being stupid.
I'm not stupid. Hello.
And I've never liked guys who are like overly muscular either. It just doesn't appeal to me. Like,
Me neither.
in the past, when I was single and stuff on dating sites, I would get like messages from guys who are like very clearly like obsessed with working out and stuff. That's fine. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
But like when some of them were actually were quite nice, I was just like, yeah, you seem cool, but you're not really my type.
Go you, I'm just not attracted.
And then it's like, and they were just like, really, you're not really attracted to me, and I was just like, no, not really. And they were, some of them weren't assholes about that. Like they were like, yeah, okay, I get it, because not every woman is really into a lot of muscles. That makes sense.
I mean, like, if I was to be approached by either a guy or a girl who is obsessed with going to the gym, and they're like, you don't find me attractive, I'd be like, well, no, I'm sorry, but that's not my thing, but given that it is your thing, why do you find me attractive?
Yeah.
Because I am not a gym person.
I think some people who are gym people, just don't necessarily might not want to be with someone who is also a gym person. I think some people want like a partner who likes going to the gym with them as like a couple's activity, sure.
Yeah.
But I think some fitness people just want the opposite of them, so they go for people who aren't into fitness or something. Yeah. I have seen that as a thing, so maybe.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's always been like the opposites attract couples out there.
Yeah.
But yeah. As someone who spends a lot of their time reading and playing video games, I wouldn't necessarily have a lot in common with someone who spends a lot of time focusing on keeping fit. Whether that's for an attractiveness thing or just because they enjoy physical activity, like, that's great, but it's just not really my thing. Like, yeah, I need to get back into running because, I used to run regularly.
Although Nathan has amazing legs, though.
That's because I'm a mutant.
But he does have amazing legs, though.
Thank you. I was born folded in half.
He basically has, like, rugby legs, though.
Well, yeah. I am built like a rugby player.
Yeah, it's
There is
really
that.
hot. It's really hot.
And that's because I come from a family of rugby players.
Yeah, but it's one of my most favourite features right now, aside from his beard.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I used to run, but that's the only physical activity that I have any interest in, and I will get back into it at some point. But yeah. I used to be one of those 5K runners. Doing me weekly... 3 times weekly 5Ks. I should definitely get back up to that level of fitness. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just because, like, whenever I looked at myself in the mirror, I'd always be like, wow, this guy can run 5K? What the fuck? And anyone else who saw me would think the same thing. Unless, of course, you're like a sports scientist, sports biologist or whatever it is, the kind of people who know that that's entirely possible. Okay, I'm not finding any luck with these anymore, so probably have to come back. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. I am not getting the medals. Boo-hoo. Can I get down there in time?
I do find it interesting that society seems to think that women are just generally more attracted to like big muscle dudes, but I'm just like, honestly, I have never had a female friend that is like, I'm obsessed with guys who are super muscular. I've never seen it.
I don't think society as a whole is that. Like, big muscles is not necessarily even an attractive thing. The idea of like being toned, having a 6-pack and stuff like that, like that's typically considered relatively popular or attractive, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like big muscles, not so much. Like
I mean, I have had female friends who love like six packs and stuff, but honestly, on average, most women seem to be just fine with men who have like, you know, kind of like dad bod type bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like this is more common. Like even my gran is like that, where she's just like, she doesn't get drawn to men who have like six packs and stuff. She's just like, no, but normal like dad bod stuff is more like her thing.
We are definitely in the era of the dad bod.
I feel like it's just, it looks more comfortable and just like, oh, look how snuggly and soft and stuff.
Like the 80s and the 90s, and to a much lesser extent the early 2000s, were all about like, you know, muscle dudes, firemen, that type of thing. But now we're definitely in the era of the dad bod.
Yeah. Nathan's got a big belly on it.
Yeah, it's not dad bod. I'm just fat.
He's hot as fuck.
Thank you. And as are you.
I love his belly.
Even though I know you don't think you are, which is fine, because you don't have to think you're hot.
I am also fat, by the way, so that's cool.
Like, you don't have to think you're fat or beautiful, but I do. And that's all that matters, because I'm the one who gets to wake up every day and see her beautiful face.
Oh, thank you.
Just as you have to see mine. Fuck, why can't I? God damn it.
Oh, they were cradling each
Oh, she be cradled. Yeah. He's sleeping her.
Mine. She stinks and I love her.
She smells of cheese and pilau rice. She's a weirdly smelly dog. Does anyone else have a dog that smells like specific types of food that aren't typical dog smells?
Yeah, she smells like pilau rice and Doritos. Specifically cheese ones.
It's definitely cheese Doritos and or pilau rice at times. This is not going the way I want it to, so I'm just going to enter the manor. Join. Let's see if I can go and unlock the ability to get my chocobo friend. Beware the ass. Check out that ass. She's throwing stuff at me.
It was a crap throw.
She's throwing stuff at me. Nah.
Just to clarify, I'm throwing a toy for Peanut, but it makes it.
She's throwing stuff at me. She does it on purpose, I know. I see the malice in her eyes.
One time I actually had actual malice in my eyes when I was like facing a bully in high school, and then also when I was little, me and my sister were having a sibling.
I was gonna say, like, I've pretty sure never seen you with malice in your eyes. So if you were gonna follow that up with, like, this particular time when you did this thing, I was gonna call bullshit because I've never seen it.
I mean, like, I only would have done it when I was, like, young, but not to the point where, like, I didn't really understand how to have, like, manage my emotions. So I was, like, preteen. And then when I was a teenager, when my emotions were fucking nuts.
You know, like we all did. Back then.
So like.
Way back then.
So those are the only times I've ever had done. I don't think I've actually ever had felt malice when I was an actual like fully grown adult who had control over their emotions.
So this is the quest I was looking for. Dorset appears to have caught the scent of something. The unmistakable smell of chocobo cake. Oh, never mind.
I feel like if I was like looking at a 30-year-old with malice in their eyes, that would actually scare me because like you're 30 years old. Do you not know how to control your emotions like that? What the fuck?
You've had life experiences and shit. You should know that nothing really needs that much hatred.
Yeah, not really.
Look at this spooky mansion.
But obviously, when you're a preteen and also a teenager, like everything feels much worse than it is. So that's why you overreact to stuff.
Big emotions.
Yeah.
Big emotions.
Because they are at the time. You think like your sister's stealing like a
Hello, all.
It's the worst.
It's spooky time. Get out of the way. Where's me bloody thingy gone? There. Oh, Shinda J patted me. That's nice. What is wrong? I'm being haunted by the smell of coffee in this haunted mansion. Where's Eddie Murphy? I'm... Oh, where we are. Obviously, you're welcome to tell me guys if you want, but we are currently streaming, so whether you wanted to announce that in front of everyone, or if you just wanted to wait until whenever you just you know, I'm always she really is.
She makes like frustrated noises when she's like trying to get through a blanket.
It needs to be just right.
That's funny.
I wanted to do something and I think it was the wrong thing. The banner claviger. I assume that's how that's pronounced. The red hole is no longer sealed. Where are you leading us? Oh, right there.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, get out of here. Okay, I'm running around this spooky bitch. Where Countess Bathory is. She has spooky maidservants. They're very spooky. No. I'm pretty sure they are succubi.
Does she keep them around?
Mischief. And to harness power. Now is definitely not a good time to really need to pee. Anything exciting? I got upgrades. Okay, now the room smells like pee. Gathering that stink. Could you imagine if she smelled like peanuts? Like, just naturally smelled like peanuts. How weird would that be?
That'd be kind of funny, actually.
What are the chances? I'll distract them. You go get whatever shit you're after. Her servants are skeletons. Servitors. Time to find the bloody parchment. The steward and the jester. ether flow. Thoughts arrive like butterflies. Oh, he don't know, so he chases them away. Manor men, spooky monsters in the den. Get them out so that the butler can come back. Butler can come back, can come back. This was my audition for Eddie Vedder. I do not blame you if you kick me out and do not wish me to sing ever again. Oh no, here she is. She's floating. Oops. She giggling. Your cloak looks a little bit ragged. And your eyes look a little bit dead. Bring it on, bitch. In case you're wondering, this is what she is. Extravagant headpiece. It's all for show, really. I appear to be frozen. Oh no, we slow walking. We wind. I leveled up. Now she scream and die. Bye bye, lady. That's what you get for murdering ladies. Ah, we did it! We murdered that woman in her own home. At the behest of her butler. You get... Ooh, I take this. I pass on that. And I pass on that. You have those. Ah, thank you for patting me. That was very nice of you. I received a commendation. Hurrah! Oh. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. Oh no, it's a spooky man. Two spooky mans. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You're every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Yes, these two have the same voice. What do you care? Heidelin chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master La Habrea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Bye, spookies. Fare you well, bringer of light. Oh well, let's forget all about that. It happened to move on. Oh, poo. Now I have to go all the way back to where I was. Then we shall teleport quickly back to New Gridania. And I'm going to take this opportunity to quickly use the bathroom. I shall be right back. Are we back? Yes, I failed miserably to unmute the mic then. But it's okay, we are back. Now we're going back over here. Nope, over here. I really hope that worked, putting the little title card in, just to have a little marker so that people know that I'm not currently here. I plan to make another one that just says, like, be right back or something, just so that I can put that up, make it a bit easier on everyone. Because although no one has actually said anything, I'm sure it's very annoying when I just get up and, use the bathroom or whatever, and there's no way of knowing whether I'm here or not. So we'll do that. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amadine? You must tell me all. So she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally have peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, But it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am in a better to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray the gods will have mercy on my soul. Now I get to report to Minfilia. We're going to go all the way back to Vesper Bay. Oh yes, got a new axe. Got some new trousers as well. Ooh, fancy. I didn't even look at that. Let's have a look. See what we got. Fancy new trousers. Very nice. Yes, very fetching. Fancy new axe. Oh yes, look at that. Very sleek, very svelte. And the mana beret doesn't matter to me. It doesn't do anything with my bandana that you cannot see it currently does. And, well, I've got the yokai watch on the moment, so that will be an improvement regardless. Let us update our gear, shall we? There we go. Look at that. So very pretty. I am a very pretty man. Enter the walking sands and let's go find our friend Minfilia. Oh, hello, Fangrid. Ah, Burgle, pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering on how best to proceed. I'm sure you are. Please be voiced, please be voiced, please be voiced. It's not. Damn it. Welcome back, Burgle. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelveswood? I fought a demon lady and ghosts and shit. 2 of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then. The Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the 3 nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. Yeah, okay. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Oh, exciting time. Skeletons! That's a hell of an achievement title. Let's see what we got in here. It's a useless axe. Hooray. Just what I needed. I'm gonna have to clear some of this shit out of my... Peanut! Peanut. to inventory. Return to inventory. Return to inventory. Return to inventory. Return to inventory. I have the same grimoire in there twice. How weird. And both times it's the least of the useful. Least of the useful. Yeah, you heard me. What? What? You're cute. You're cute.
Peanut is also very cute. Thank you for keys.
Peanut is adorable as fuck, and she knows it, which is a problem.
She did, that's why she thinks she could get away with stuff. Like, can they hear me?
Yes.
Because, like, earlier today, like, she was being told off because me and Nathan were cuddling. And she was kind of, like, barking at us for attention. We told her to stop, but she wouldn't. She kept continuing barking. So, like, okay, you're out there. And then she was just, like, grumbling at us and, like, trying to attack our hands when we tried to pick her up to take her out of the living room. And so, like, we just stopped. And then she was just, like, cowering and then looking at us from like, under her eyelashes, and then just trying to look all meek and cute and stuff.
Yeah, she's... So, for a start, I love that we have such a good, like, system for punishment, because we would never hurt her. Not deliberately. Obviously, sometimes, you know, she accidentally bumps into things, or, you know, like, a couple of times I've gone to walk somewhere and she's jumped into my leg and dismantled herself from trying to jump up onto, like, the sofa or whatever. But we'd never go out, we'd never deliberately hurt her. But we have found a great method for punishing her when she's being loud and aggressive. And that is just to put her outside of the room and close the door. Because she wants so desperately to be a part of whatever it is we're up to.
Yeah.
And that's more than enough to calm her down for a while. So yeah, like when she's doing stuff, being naughty, it does help. Back to story. Minfilia is waiting to brief you and your fellow scions on a new development. New development. New development. Voices?
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
The Maelstrom. Yeah, I don't have the voice.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
Greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds
Oh, no.
in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Can I have it?
Yes. Titan.
A magic. by
Our
the way,
task
for
will be
anyone
to
who's
slay the
listening.
Maelstrom. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor.
Don't worry, I wouldn't take sleeping pills.
They
but,
are
like,
no
'cause I haven't
strangers
been
to the
sleeping
havoc
much
kobolds
lately.
can wreak.
Oh, sorry.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
I love the idea that Titan and Leviathan are
Thankfully,
in one area.
their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point.
I wonder if they worked together or against
So
each
long
other.
as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Keeping Chronicles.
Expect the worst.
I remember this now.
The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
No, I'm not going to decline.
So you will accept?
No, didn't say that either. Okay.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsalo Minsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar.
I thought I was the Scions of the Seventh.
Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Eorzea, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
Guess whose voice
You'll be
actors did not
apprised
show
of
up
the
for this
tactical situation
session.
when you reach the sailor's ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
So that's always one of the weird things with these voice sections is you can clearly see when they had certain actors available. Sorry about the cutscene is now over.
What?
The cutscene is now over.
Okay.
If you wanted to go back to what you were saying.
I was just saying I wouldn't normally take sleeping pills, but like I've been having trouble sleeping for a while recently, so I've been taking like one for like the last 2 nights. It's been so nice getting those.
Oh yeah, and they have been getting her to sleep pretty well. As last night's sleepy discussions determined. Like, they seem to shut down her body but leave her brain mildly engaged, because she just sat up bolt upright last night saying, what was it she said? Do you think she's ready to go home? And I was sort of like, what? Do you think she's ready to go home? Who? Peanut. Go home, she is home. Oh yeah, she's our duck, she's here. And then she sort of went back to sleep. And then she started saying something like, don't worry, I'm not high, I'm just sleepy. I'm like, yeah, I know. You are very much asleep. It was cute. There was a couple of other smaller moments, but I don't actually remember what those were. I was at that point just going like, I don't want to now. Now, did you remember me leaving this morning? Because you did not open your eyes at all for that.
Not really.
Because I leaned down, gave you a kiss, I was like, I'm going now. You're like, I love you. Have a good day. Speak to you later. At least they're working.
Did you laugh when you did
Of
that?
course I did. How could I not?
Like, I actually get excited for bedtime now because I know I'm guaranteed to fucking sleep.
Oh
I just go to bed and I'm just like, yeah.
Yes.
So like now I don't have to dread it. Like I'm gonna be up for fucking hours while Nathan sleeps and I just read and watch TikToks in bed in the dark while Nathan and Pina just soundly sleep away.
And yet she never shares any of these TikToks with me in the night. So I don't get to wake up to a nice little selection of funny and cute videos to enjoy.
That's mostly just because they're just bug related stuff.